Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another TPX Reviews. Today's review is Watermelon Adrenaline Shoc. It's number 5. And yeah, it's brought to you by Exclusive Energy. Let's jump right into it. Watermelon's usually pretty decent, so yeah, should be pretty exciting. Let's scan, go through the typical motions of the same can, same color and everything. Silver top, black top, silver tab. Got the BCA aminos, electrolytes, zero sugar, natural caffeine, yada yada, all that good stuff. So yeah, watermelon, huh? Here we go. Got 3 left after this. Live, healthy, live healthy. live active, live healthy. There you go. Sometimes live and live. All right, Shoc is modern fitness. Got the reach your peak. Got your logos. You got your barcode, SKU, whatever you want to call it. Got yeah, pretty turquoisey can. Very good. Very good. That's pretty much it. Crack it open. What do we have here? Wow. All right. That is definitely... See, that's something I would have expected from NOS at some point. Thank you, Aaron, by the way, for filling us in with some more NOS information. The fact that the founder fused energy in NOS, that's right. That's what I remember seeing on the back of one of the NOS cans. I remember seeing fused teas. Yeah, so yeah, he mentioned that he sold NOS to Coke and went on and created this. Kind of like I said, how Reign is a division of Monster, except it's not one guy with Monster, you know. So that's pretty cool that this one guy did this. You know, he invented NOS and sold it. It's kind of funny when you think about it. Since he created NOS, you wonder why he didn't create, because he based it on, you know, the copyright brand, the copyright trademark license of an actual NOS nitrous oxide for your car. So he managed to get away with that marketing, and so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if he can bring back other things like that we grew up with that were themed, you know, in some way. Like I remember Kula Energy was made by Dr. Pepper and Schweppes, and they had a oh wait, that's the wrong. I'm actually yeah, Kula was really good, but that was one theme. But actually, my favorite theme was Brondo, the Thirst Mutilator, which was based on a movie, Idiocracy, for 2007. It'd be cool to see him bring back Brondo. But anyways, this is a really pleasant candy watermelon smell that I'm getting. Kind of reminds me of Sour Patch Kids watermelons. If not specifically the watermelons, then at least the kids in the pack, the kids version. Also kind of reminds me of like I wouldn't say really Jolly Rancher watermelon, but it's more of kind of something like a sour Skittles or something definitely candy related. Can't quite put my finger on it, but I've definitely had watermelon something like either watermelon gum or watermelon, just something really like, could even been watermelon Arizona for all I know. But yeah, generally it's the typical watermelon you'd get. I think I just reviewed was it? No, I don't remember, but I did review a watermelon energy drink recently, and it smelled just like this. Probably C4. I want to say C4 had a watermelon that was really good, strawberry watermelon or something like that. So yeah, it's got a very familiar smell. No big deal. Very, very candy-ish and pleasant. Definitely inviting. So very, very cool. Always good to start off with a nice scent. to kind of lure you in. And watermelon is definitely one of those flavors that if you get right, oof, yeah, it's a good deal. So yep. So that's our screenshot, our little thumbnail for the video. So hello. Yeah, no big deal. I kind of break the third wall on that all the time. I shout out my own screenshots, but whatever. What are you gonna do? All right, let's take a sip of it and see how it tastes. Definitely reminds me of a watermelon nos so far. It does have a similar, what I would imagine, you know, what it would smell like. So let's see if it tastes that way as well. I gotta tell you right now, I remember what it was. It was Rain, Manic Melon or whatever. Well, pardon me for a little bit, because Hydro also has a Manic Melon. There's Manic Melon, but Rain has, I think it's Mania. I don't know. It's something melon, and I always forget. There's Peach Fizz and something melon. And then the Hydros are also some kind of melon, manic or mania, something bizarre. I gotta tell you right off the bat that this melon right here, this watermelon, is better than Rain. It just has a much more, it doesn't have a weird aftertaste to it. This guy knows what he's doing. He knew to mask the BCA amino aftertaste that Endurance and Rain suffers from, as well as Bang. He masked it up with his old energy drink, Nos. Very cool. He took some grapefruit and then used that as a backing flavor. I mean, I've never heard of using ocean minerals either. He says that they're electrolytes, natural caffeine, that they're clean energy, and all that, but my big focus here is that there's definitely a grapefruit taste. I also like the green coffee beans. That's pretty cool. That's a very unique choice. Not just some black coffee bean, you know. He wanted green for some reason. But this is delicious. Really impressed with this. If you're a watermelon fan, like I know that Exclusive Energy himself, he liked, he had a favorite. It was the other green one, the candy one. I'm wondering if he's got to this one yet, because this one's also very good. It's just got a very nice watermelon taste to it. It's very candy. Reminds me of some kind of candy from childhood that was, you know, watermelon. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of sour Skittles or sour Patch Kids. The watermelon specifically, definitely, I definitely get that. It's sour, you know. So it is a sour watermelon for sure. It's not a sweet watermelon. It does have a little bit of a zing to it. And yeah, it's just great. It's a really good flavor. I like it. Doesn't really suffer from too much of any aftertaste at all. Perhaps other than just a typical watermelon aftertaste, you know, from being sugary. As well as just, I don't know, pretty much all watermelon drinks have that same kind of finish, and this is no exception. Definitely finishes off the same way as other candy flavored watermelon, you know, artificial watermelon, I should say. You know, like real watermelon doesn't taste like this. This is like candy. I think of this as like red candy, you know, like red candy watermelon, not necessarily green, if that makes any sense. I mean, watermelon, the fruit is green on the outside, red on the inside, but watermelon's never tasted like this. This is a very artificial, like, you know, candy, lollipop, you know, it's an artificial flavor, but this definitely reminds me of, you know, other watermelon energy drinks, or other watermelon drinks, period, that have always been really good. It's with the bonus that this doesn't have any weird aftertaste, that just makes it even better. And to put it simply, yeah, it's just all around good if you like watermelon drinks. Specifically, if you've had Arizona watermelon, you're gonna like this. It's just one of those, you won't even notice that it's an energy drink or pre-workout drink, if you want to call it, you know, whatever you call it. But yeah, it's good. It's I've had other, I mean, it reminds me of Rockstar Watermelon Pure Zero, because it's got no sugar in it, and there's no, it's literally like a carbon copy. The only difference is that you take that watermelon, that Rockstar Watermelon, and just add a little hint of grapefruit to it. You know, there's a little extra, just a little extra flavor in there. I know I keep saying grape. Basically, all of them are going to taste like NOS, basically, at this point. It's not going to change now. So, but I don't know if anybody else tastes the NOS flavor. It just keeps following me from the original can. It could just be like my imagination, or because now that I already know that I've tasted it twice, I'm just running with it. But I'm pretty sure it is there. It's an aftertaste instead of, it's cool to see not a bad aftertaste. You know, normally you have a sip of a drink and it's got a flavor, and then it has a terrible aftertaste. Instead, Adrenaline Shoc so far has had a NOS aftertaste, that's a win-win. You're getting a good flavor, and then it finishes off with a NOS aftertaste. You couldn't ask for a better aftertaste. I mean, that's just awesome. Everybody loves NOS. It's just the way it is. Although I have to admit, in the past, NOS has gotten, like I said, they finish off a little bit dry, like a loaded cherry or GT grape or whatever you want to call it. You know, you have a cherry NOS, and it's always like a weird like it's dry. Your tongue feels like it went through the desert. It's not very hydrating, and there's a lot of sugar in it. So the fact that Adrenaline Shoc doesn't have any sugar in it, this guy knows what's up. He made a smart choice. You know, he let his brand go, and yeah, he invented something delicious, if not better, than his original project, or whatever I call it, his original creation. So yeah, overall, I'm gonna slam a nice big old. Let's see, I'm gonna give it a 9 for sure. You know, I don't know. I just feel like a 9. Personally, so 9 and then a 4-star, and then maybe a half. And then for me, I like it. I'm gonna give you. I'm not sure if it's a 9.5 for me or a 10. I like it pretty much like max, you know. So, but for the tough reviewers out there, watermelon drinks are probably, you know, they're probably well preferred. So I feel confident that 9 is suitable without sounding too, you know, oh, give it a 10. You gotta be a little more critical, a little more tougher with the outside world out there. So that's the way it goes. So yeah, there you go. That's that should sum it up. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. And sorry again for these are all very lengthy, and I apologize. I just really like this brand, and I have a lot to say about it. A little bit of trivia thrown in there for fun, and yeah. So thanks for watching. It's been TPX reviews for Adrenaline Shoc Smart Energy number 5 watermelon, and it was brought to you by Exclusive Energy. Check out his links down below and go get yourself a variety pack. See you soon. Peace.